pings and dings and all kinds of things that we have to respond to. So what we do when we introduce a class is we tell everybody, cell phones off, sit quietly. We give them 20 minutes to just to look at the grass and then we have them do that as homework each week. They have a special spot that they go to. They call it their sit spot. And I do have prompts. I give them prompts like, what are you feeling? What do you, so that they can have a little bit of focus, but it relaxes their mind. And a lot of our students come back and say that after the class, they're maintaining their sit spots because they realize the mental health benefits of it. So it's really a beautiful thing just to sit and reflect. It's not maybe exactly meditation, but being in nature is a meditation as far as I'm concerned. When you're just quiet and allowing nature to envelop you. So I think it's very similar. I think there's a lot of connection.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think if we are more mindful, we can have very deep information about what happens to our body and mind if we are close to the nature like this, and what happens to our body and mind if we are in a polluted environment. It is very clear and deep information about that, which will help us to be more friendly with the nature naturally.
Right.
Yeah. If the body and mind have such very clear and deep information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are part of the natural system.
Yeah. Biological nature. Yeah.
And we will also learn to detach. We do not reject the polluted environment because we have to live on it and try to do something good for it. Yeah, but we do not attach to that.
Right.
Yeah, we still to be close to the nature, and we also not attached to this, because if attached to it, we may reject our the life outside. So we try to harmonize, to be balanced, not to reject, not to attack, to both.
Right.
Do both, yeah.
Right.
By
Right.
doing so, we can use both.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a non-judgmentalness. Yeah. Yeah.
We all have to learn that.
It's a lifelong lesson. Lifelong practice.
For me, I grew up in the city, in big city, big city in Myanmar, in Yangon. Therefore, I graduated in Yangon, and then I worked my own business, buying and selling in the city. After that, in 1999, when I was 30 years old, I started practicing meditation. After nearly 3 years later, in 2002, I became a monk, religious Buddhist monk. And then I started teaching meditation.
I see. Yeah. Good.
In the beginning, I have no monastery or meditation center of my own. I stay in other monastery, and I continued teaching for 5 years at the invited place, home, hospital, and also monastery. After 5 years, in 2007, I established full-time meditation center in downtown of Yangon, Myanmar. So at that time, I stay together with many people, because in the city there are many people, so also many problems between each other or among their family members. So when I open full-time meditation center, more and more people are coming to stay in the center. In this way, I got the chance to study about various kind of people, rich, poor, educated, uneducated, young, old. In this way, I can understand. I can understand more and more about the people in the society. Not only me, other meditators, volunteers, they can learn about each other. Now, the Power Center is 18 years old. So there are over 130 branch around the world. Later, in the beginning, we started learning about meditation. And then when I could open full-time meditation center, I can teach. I got the chance to teach meditation by supporting shelter, food, medicine, and whatever they need. I have to solve their problems concerned with social relationship, wife and husband, parents and children. Some of the people, many people also have the problems with finance. They have to pay debt. They have to pay debt, but they could not. So whatever I receive donation from my devotees and meditators, I was used for the most needed, for the most needed people of the society and in the family members of our meditation center. After 5 years later, the Power Center developed more and more. Now we belong to big land, like 400 acre, 200 acre, outskirts of the city. And then besides, we belong to beach at the ocean side, and also mountain, forest. In this way, we got the chance to learn not only about meditation, but also about different people and also natural resource, all kinds of resource. Sienna visits and stay in the Power Center when at the beginning of the Power Center. That's why she know many things about the Power Center. We met again a few months ago, so now she became more interested to use her life and her land property for meditation and for all. We want not only meditation but also helping all kinds of the people who are in the most need of help. So we are doing more and more. More and more people are cooperating with us. We work for me, especially for me, I work for the peace of the country. There is like civil war in Myanmar. So I met with leaders of the opposite political parties. And then I'm trying to find out the solution. Till now, I'm meeting with the politician and trying to get peace among the politician or different armies.
It's been difficult.
Yes, really difficult. But I emphasize teamwork. Many human resource and also natural resource.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very important. Even in this country too.
Yes, yes.
Mostly, yeah. In this country too.
I also, because of the political change in US, I pay more attention to US
Yeah.
to visit and to conduct more and more meditation retreat by
Yeah.
traveling one place to another. In this way, I can learn about US more and more, and then local people here can learn about meditation and peace teamwork
Yeah,
together.
it's needed.
Yes.
Yes, it's very much. Yeah, it's interesting how humans we sometimes get distracted by things that are really not necessarily that important to the bigger picture. You know, I mean, like in this country, liberals and conservatives, they aren't necessarily that much different. And it's just a matter of getting them to sort of learn about each other and to learn how to accept each other. And then all of a sudden it would work better. But
It's really hard to do though.
It's very
the
hard to do.
divide is what they like focus on more than anything.
Right.
Is what's wrong with the other.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It creates that they can't even communicate. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
And that's why you have to come back to their roots. What is it that brings people together?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
something, a commonality, you know.
And very often it's related to the basics of how we live on the land. And I think very often that's sort of the commonality that everybody feels attached to, and that can bring people together under a sort of a common concept. I don't know. I mean, not that we know the answer, but
Yeah. I think there's many commonalities.
Yeah.
I think children are a commonality for us. I
children,
think
yeah.
pets, believe it or not, are a commonality. Everybody loves, a lot of people love their pets. You know, that people that have pets love their pets, whether they're liberal or conservative. People that have children love their children and want the best for their children, whether they're liberal or conservative. So I think there's a lot of commonalities we have, and I don't know. I know that I've served on like boards of where I didn't know the people, and I got into the group and I would look around and I think these are people I would never. I'm not like gonna hang out with these people. Well, 10 years later, I feel a real sense of bonding with the people that I've been on a board with for 10 years, and we do not share. Probably initially, I would have been against them. So I think just familiarity, like with nature and natural resources, it's familiarity that makes people feel comfortable. A lot of people are like, snakes, right? And then we'll walk by and we'll be like, oh, here's a snake. Look at it. It's just trying to live its life. And, you know, so they become less freaked out over snakes. Well, I think that's the same thing with people that are different. When we're together in a situation, maybe we're working through something, teamwork, like on a board of directors or something. You know, you just become realizing that this is just a person. You know what I mean? So I feel like we have to find areas of commonality, and we have them. We definitely have them. So this country is really divided, and many countries are. But we have to find what we care about. We do care. All of us care. You know, whether we're liberal or conservative, we all care about something.
It's really easy to focus on differences.